Hi guys, welcome back to What's Love Jax. I'm Alicia.
And I'm Adri.
And this week we had an interview lined up with a couple,
Briyana and Bree.
and they shared their outlook on love, how they got started, them being engaged, a couple other things.
Yeah, it was a really good conversation. And you know, one of the reasons we even started this channel is because we wanted to connect with, you know, other people and creatives. So that's the kind of content we decided to bring you this week.
So stay tuned and listen to this video and watch their interview and tell us what you think.
What is your name? What is your age? Where are you guys from? And what do you do for a living?
My name is Briyana. I'm originally from New York. I moved here in 2010. I'm a MA at Memorial Hospital and 27.
I'm Leonard. I'm a dean of boys at a high school. I moved to Jacksonville in 2008 from a football scholarship at Jacksonville University. After college, I started coaching, and I kind of stayed. I'm 30.
What is your relationship status? How long have you been together? And where did you guys meet?
Show 'em the ring. Okay. We're engaged.
Yeah, we're engaged.
Go ahead. How long have we been together?
It's been at least six years.
Yeah, 6 years. Oh, we met at Aqua nightclub,
Right.
but
We
she
really
wasn't.
met at a day party.
She wasn't giving me no play.
That wasn't
She took my number, but she ain't text me.
His name was L in my phone for a long time. Just L, because I didn't know his name when he introduced himself.
But anyways, yeah, we met there. So one day, she never texted me after I gave her my number. I seen her at a day party. So I just walked by. I ignored her since she ain't text me or whatever.
Oh shit. Was that the same? Because he looked a little, I don't know, he looked a little weird at the club. So I was like, nah.
I ain't never heard that verse. Keep going. Weird. What else?
Not weird, but I thought he was a thug. So I was like, nah, I'm not really too much interested. And then when I saw him at the day party, I saw him in the light. It was a much brighter environment.
But anyway, so after the day party, I get on Instagram and I see I got a bunch of likes from Redbone Mango. Just laughing at my pictures, liking everything. I'm like, oh, I didn't even know we was following each other. So I clicked on it and it was her. So I went DM diving, jumped in there, did my thing, whoop de whoop, went to putting the special Mac on, and here we are today.
Not the special Mac. That's not what you gonna call it.
It was smooth. It wasn't the average DM.
So we have like a viewer's choice question. So how does social media impact your life, or how do you guys deal with social media with each other? Or in y'all's relationship?
Yeah, like do you guys have any like, you know,
Like
like,
any
I don't want
feedback?
you posting this at all,
Yeah.
or you know, I don't want.
Are
to
you
do
guys have to
this,
post
or
each
you know.
other? Is there like an obligation when it comes to social media?
Yeah.
Is there trust? Is there like, I gotta check your phone? Is that any? Is that?
It was. It used to be I got to check your phone, but we kind of.
Oh, you was checking my phone? Oh, true
Yeah,
comes out.
you remember a couple times back in the, but it wasn't because of her. It was just because I know how guys are. Like, I know how guys are. It's, oh, that's a nice picture of your daughter. Oh, she says thank you. Next thing you know, it's woo, 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 woo. Now it's a whole nother conversation. But it definitely wasn't her. But we passed that stage now.
Yeah, like right now it's like
What?
like all right, it's time for you to get up. Like I don't think we ever had like a serious social media problem because like I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
Yeah.
He post me, I post him, everybody know we're together. Nobody want to get slapped. So I mean, I don't think there was any problems with that.
No.
All right, and who said I love you first?
This
Me.
guy.
And
I'm
how
glad
did
you said it because
How
I
did
thought you was gonna.
How did you go about doing it?
Sorry.
I don't really remember the story. I think Bree was upset with me. I know it was at my mom's house over there on
No,
Monument.
it wasn't.
Yes.
No. So I was mad at him over something we don't know. But and he was in the dorms because he was coaching at JU at that time. So I went over there, and he was just like, Bree, man.
Don't talk like that, cause I don't talk like that. Get it right.
He was like, Bree, man. Man, I love you. I was like, oh, okay. And then he was like, did you hear me? I was like, yeah, I'm still trying to be mad, but like I heard him, but I wanted to hear it like clear. I wanted to be like, yeah, I love you, Bree. Like say my name with it. So. That's not how you sounded? I think that's how you sounded.
It might be how it sounded. I just ain't.
What made you guys realize that you guys were in love? Like, what was that moment that you knew that you were in love?
Bree was very different from any other female I've dealt with. Bree is very blunt and very genuine, and that's hard to come by. You know, a lot of people see that bluntness as like her being nasty or being mean, but I seen it like as a gift that I needed, because a lot of people just kind of growing up kind of always just told me what I wanted to hear. Bree not doing that. She wasn't doing that. If I was wrong, dead wrong, she was gonna tell me I was dead wrong. If I shouldn't be doing this, I shouldn't be doing it. She was gonna tell me I shouldn't be doing that. And she had a lot of qualities that I saw in my mother. I saw some qualities I saw in my mother from her, and it just really pulled me to her. Made us a lot closer, I think, in my eyes. I really don't know how you see it in your eyes, but that's how I see it in my eyes.
Yeah, so I got pregnant shortly after we met and like was together for a little while. And technically, I wasn't his girlfriend at the time. So I mean, we was dating in my eyes, but to him, he didn't ask me yet. So officially, I wasn't his girlfriend yet. So like a little bit, like once I found out that I was pregnant, and I was like, okay, like. I mean, I knew I liked him, but I was like, would I really go through this pregnancy for him? And then it was like, for me too, I was like, okay, well, this is my child. So I was like, okay, well, we can have a baby. And then once like I realized how good of a father he was and like how much he cared, like he's a nice person to a fault. Because like I could be mean to him and then he just wants to love on me, and I'm not that type. Like if I'm mad about something, I just want to be mad. And he won't let me be mad at anything like any other time. Like he wants to talk all the time. Not even talk, but like he just wants me to not be mad all the time. So I mean,
That's beautiful.
nice.
That's really, I know, right?
Kim said you was gonna say goals.
Goals. So what has been your biggest challenge in your relationship that you guys have conquered, whether it's together or separately? Like, you can explain it any way.
Attitudes.
Communication.
Definitely attitudes and communication. We got better at it. I mean, we really ain't have a choice to, but I was a hothead. Bree's a hothead. So I know she wasn't gonna back down from being a hothead, so I kind of had to adjust my hot-headedness, if that makes sense. So I had to kind of like tone it down, because it's not gonna work. If we always arguing and wanna go at each other's throats, somebody has to be the calm wind, right? So I decided I was gonna be that person and start working on it for me, and it made us better.
I didn't get to that point yet, but no, I think I'm better. I'm better now. I'm not as like hot-headed. I mean, I think I'm good.
She's gotten better. She's gotten better.
But mine was communication, because I would be mad at something and then I don't want to talk to him for weeks, and I had to get out of that, because I'm like, I can't be mad. If he walk out the door one day, then I might not never see him again. So now I try to limit mine to hours, maybe days.
She's not lying.
But I'm getting better.
You're getting better.
Real love.
What do you say or feel like your partner supports you best in?
Oof, where can I start? I think Bree helped me in a lot of ways that I really, I don't want to say couldn't help myself, but like far as like dealing with money, being accountable for a lot of stuff. Cause like I said, she real blunt, so she holds me accountable for it, and I love that. This is probably the first time I'm telling her that, but that's one thing that I do love about her, that she holds me accountable, because I want to hold her accountable for it. So with her holding me accountable, I know at the end of the day she's gonna hold our daughter accountable, and just different traits that I want my child to have. She's showing me that she's willing and she can teach. So. What?
Aw, that was beautiful. Yeah, I love that.
Too beautiful. What do you want? What do you want? I feel like he makes me be more open to different things, like talking to people and like being around people, because like I'm an introvert, so I'm always to myself. Like he's the person that likes to talk to people and like to get out and not get out and do stuff, but like just be around people. I'm not the around people type, so he brought that out of me, so now I'm trying to be more open to new things.
Facts. Definitely facts.
What does marriage and partnership mean to you guys?
Let me answer first, cause you just
This isn't lovey. This is like real life, like in your mind. Like, what does marriage mean to you? Like, partnership mean to you?
it just means compromising. Like don't like I learned a lot about like compromising with Bree, because I'm like I said, I'm a loner. I don't really do too much. So him just coming in and changing the things that I do, or him like leaving stuff around, like normally I'll get mad, but then I'm like, okay, it's not that big of a deal. So just being able to compromise and knowing that that's not you, it's a different person, so you have to work with that person.
Marriage to me, I think of marriage, I think of forever. I think a problem with our generation is that people so quick to give up. Back in the day, they didn't really give up, because my grandparents been married forever. We're married forever. My parents been married for 30 years. So, and I seen them go through ups and downs, but one thing I didn't ever see them do was quit. I feel like once you say I do, and you take that step, it's really forever. And you really can get through anything if you want to. See, a lot of people don't want to get through a lot of stuff. They kind of want to just, okay, this ain't work out, so I quit. This ain't going how I thought it would go, so I quit. And maybe it's not the situation, maybe it's you in certain instances where you could change and you could compromise, like you said, with that person, and things could change, and you can get to where you want to be if you want to, if you work. So to me, marriage is definitely forever.
And how much do you think those like influences have impacted you guys, like your relationship?
My mother's not married, which is fine. She was a single mother, but that's another thing. Like he's more used to like the family. Yeah,
You're okay with like being alone, like building alone.
Yeah, like I'm like when I first started, because I was like I didn't want to get married. Like marriage wasn't like I wasn't the girl that was looking to be married. So I was just building myself, because that's what I saw my mother do. So with him is like he's all about family, all about working together. Me, I'm just like, okay, this shit not working. Like we need, like what's going on? Like I'm ready to go to the next thing. And I had to kind of slow down with that and just was like, okay, this like he really loves me. Like I know he loves me. So it's nothing else that I could possibly even find out there if I wanted to. Like I just had to work on that. So.
What advice would you give them about marriage? Like, what would you say is the right time for them to be thinking about trying to get married with the person that they're with? Like, what advice would you give?
I don't know.
From a guy's standpoint and from a girl's standpoint, so.
Just you need to have it together. Like you need to not even have it together, because you can meet somebody and don't have it together, but just know like yourself. Like I was single for a long time before I met him. Like I had people that I talked to every now and then, but like I was happy with myself. So then once I got with him, it was just like, okay, now I gotta be this person. So I think you gotta kind of know yourself and not jump to different relationships so often, because then that means that you're looking for something in somebody else that you can't find in yourself. So I think that you should basically like know yourself first, know what it is that you want to do, know how you want to move, know what type of guy you want, and then pursue that guy.
Very good answer. Very, very good answer. I would say for the fellas, when you get to the point where you realize you can't live without a person, like you don't know what you would do if that person was to leave or if you and that person was to split up. When it comes down to that and you feel that like in your, you know, the guys know what I'm talking about. When you get that feeling and you're like, damn, I really can't lose this person. I need to tighten up. Like it's either her or nobody. Then I think that's the time you need to step in and make that move. But everybody's different, so.
So I know you guys have a child together, but are you guys looking forward to having more kids, or is it like on hold?
Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. As far as
I don't think you should wait past like 5 years.
yeah, we got another year. We got another yeah.
Why you trying to clock my vagina?
Alicia's always trying to pressure somebody to have kids.
Right.
Yeah, maybe in the
I
future.
feel
Like when you are, you know.
I think we should tell that story. That's the story that brought us together. Cause Lord knows I almost lost my life for him, so he should be very happy to have me, right?
When I was a baby, I used to just take my mom's tummy, and then I popped out, and then
I did pop out.
yeah, and
Who do you choose, mommy or daddy? Who's your favorite?
my mom, and then
Oh.
All right, you.
and
Who do you love 110,000? She's pointing to me over here. I don't know if you see that, but
Is he one?
you said who do Ari act more alike? I don't know. I think it's a combination of both. I know she has my attitude at times, but most of the time she just like she
Well-
definitely not me, because
She's
I think
very
she more
talkative.
Breeze.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She's out there. She's ready.
Yeah, she's like friendly, so I think that she's more Breeze. But then when she goes into like her attitude phase, that's when I come out. But right now, I think she's more like Breeze.
Definitely. Anything else you want to say, Ari?
Y'all got any more questions for Ari?
when
Do you want a sibling? Do you want a brother or a sister?
I want a brother.
And there you guys go. Now y'all gotta do
Oh.
No, we gotta do
Make
it.
that happen. You guys into businesses together? Like, do you guys have outside activities? Any projects? Anything that you're doing?
Okay, so Breeze, he makes shirts, and like I help him too. But we made y'all these.
Oh, that's cute.
I tried to get
Thank you.
y'all favorite colors, but yeah, they didn't have it. Cause Alicia talked about neon, and then you said green, so I was just like, okay, orange. So here you guys go.
Thank you.
I appreciate
You're welcome.
that.
Just as your first guest, just trying to be memorable, you know.
Where can people purchase your shirts from?
You can go on Cash Lab Co. on
Instagram.
Instagram, and if
You can DM me. The website's being worked on right now, so you can DM me and we'll go from there.
Okay.
We also have a podcast. We're on the Dignified Delinquents. Y'all make sure y'all check that out if you get a chance.
I've been wanting to know.
You tell me what you think dignified. What do you think dignified mean? Cause I think
Like, I feel like y'all are trying to like
Right.
prove something, like stand on what y'all saying.
right. Cause I mean, you can be a delinquent and be dignified. I mean,
it depends on what people think a delinquent is. You know a delinquent is somebody who doesn't follow rules and stuff like that. But then you have people who have like been to jail or something and then change their life around, or like basically it could be like people see Breeze, they think that he's just some hood rat with dreads, not knowing that he's a teacher, a dean. So it's just like even though people label certain people a certain way, you still can show them that you're not that way.
And what is your podcast about?
We really talk about almost anything.
Yeah, we talk about any topic,
Anything that's popping on Instagram or Facebook, from celebrity news to elections coming up. We talk about all of that.
Thank you guys for watching.
If you're interested in purchasing their t-shirts like the ones we're currently wearing, or if you're interested in any of their other endeavors, all of their information will be linked in the bio down below.
And we will be dropping new content weekly, so
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
and we'll see you in the next video.